The Gen Z stare explained. Now, I don't know what the Gen Z stare is. I imagine it's just Gen Zers looking at people dazed and confused. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of Gen Z people don't know what's going on. You feel me? I'm Gen Z, so I don't know what's going on a lot of times. You feel me? But yeah, let's get into the video. This video is by the Dawn Web with 2 B's. If y'all want to lock in with him, but we about to see what's going on.
Yeah, I wish that. Sorry.
I got charged for this month, and I need a refund immediately.
I'm so sorry. Did you cancel beforehand or give us a call or email or anything?
No, but me and my son haven't attended any classes for a couple of weeks, so we shouldn't have to pay anything.
Huh?
Okay, unless you've canceled or given us a heads up that you're canceling, there's so many kids on our roster we just...
Do you not hear what I'm saying? I haven't been in classes for the past month, but you still charge me.
Fuck no. Do you hear what I'm saying, big dog? Stop saying shit, because what you saying don't make no sense. If you ain't canceled, you still gotta pay, big dog. I don't care if you didn't come. You know what I'm saying? Cancel your shit. Pay more attention to what's coming out of your bank account, big dog. That's what she need to be saying. And what she can't get a nigga his money back, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll cancel your membership immediately, so there'll be no more extra charges, but I can't guarantee that you can get the refund. I'll talk to my boss to see what I can do, but, like...
I better see that refund soon.
Okay. Have a good one.
Nigga, or what? I know she can't say that. But, like, or what? Fuck you gonna do? Blow up the whole facility? Nigga. As soon as he said I better see a refund in my shit, she should have just You know what I'm saying? That was a threat. You threatening me now.
So I just came across this thing called the Gen Z stare, which, if you don't know, is a viral social phenomenon describing a blank, expressionless gaze that younger individuals give in response to simple questions, greetings, or basic conversation.
No.
That
That was not a good explanation of that shit, bro. That was not an explanation of Gen Z stare. That was an explanation of millennial bullshit. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a millennial came in there and expected to get what he wanted, and he was not about to get what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? In that scenario, you know, what are you supposed to do? You gotta give a nigga a blank stare. That's like, sometimes a blank stare is the best thing you could do. Because now you're making them, you know, think about what they got going on. She should have stared at him longer. Like, she should have hit him with the... As he's saying that shit, I better see my shit back. Yeah, fine. He didn't even say his name. He didn't even cancel. It sounded like he just walked off. He said, I better see my refund, and walked off. Nigga, who are you? Lock in. Anyway.
happens during customer service interactions or in classrooms, which I don't even blame. Are you kidding me? Do you know how some of these people act and talk? Especially if you work in the service industry, if you work retail, at a restaurant, customer service. But more specifically, dealing with these people face to face. People think they could talk to you any certain type of way because they just want to get their frustrations out. They want somebody to bark at, and they know you have to take it because that's your job. The reality is, the modern generation doesn't give a damn. They really don't care. They live on the social space to begin with, so when it comes to in-person social interaction, it's not really there. Now, it is, but it's tweaked a little. With modern convenience, ordering your food online, ordering your groceries online, the fact that COVID happened, everyone rather text than call. Nobody FaceTimes like that. The modern generation, they don't give a damn of what people think, especially when it comes to hearing someone's problems. I also think it has something to do with how meta Gen Z is. Just being online, memes, the memification of everything, tragic or not, people really don't care. So when you're in real life, forced to be in an unskippable cutscene with somebody, especially of the older generation, and they're going on spewing nonsense or just bringing up irrelevant facts or just trying to make small talk, most of the time it's worthless. Now, of course, socializing is good, but depending on what you're talking about, it could be worthless. It could be useless. especially if you're complaining and bitching about something no one really cares. This modern new generation is just really over it. The idea of manners, being polite and all that is really going out the window. We live in the most freest of times, greeting people and all that. It's just irrelevant at this point. And if people come off the rip with attitude, yeah, we're not dealing with it.
Why the fuck did I just pay? Bro, why did I pay you?
I can't.
Why did you let me pay you?
I just work here.
Why did you let me do that?
Man, I just work here.
Bro, what the fuck are y'all on?
Why would you let me do that? What the fuck does that even mean? Did you fucking swipe your card or not? What the hell's going on? Okay, type shit.
If you've ever interacted with Gen Z in the workplace, they're definitely different. And I can't tell if it's because they don't want to work or if they're just good at seeing through fakeness. Like everyone says the Gen Z stare is because they're just kind of like lazy and like not sentient, not aware of what's going on. But I think they're just like really jaded and cynical and kind of like over it all.
Yeah, I think they're holding back a
the
crash
Gen Z
out.
stare. They don't know how to talk to people. Fair. A lot of Gen Z don't know how to talk to people. But a lot of older generations talk too much, too rudely, and too proudly while being too stupid. I cannot tell you. You have to work in the food industry to fully grasp how stupid people can be. I remember one day I was serving this customer. She's ordering a burger. She was like, okay, I want this cheeseburger with no cheese on it. My first red flag. Then she says, I want to have pepper jack on this burger. I look at her, I'm confused. I'm like, ma'am, you said you didn't want cheese on your burger? She says, yes. I said, ma'am, are you talking about like specific cheeses or like you just don't want any cheese on your burger? She says, yes. I said, ma'am, are you aware pepper jack is the type of cheese we offer? She looks at me and she scoffs like dumb. And she's like, clearly I'm not talking about the cheese then. Then what are you talking about? And I was like, okay, ma'am, we don't offer anything that's pepper jack except for our cheese. She said, put pepper jack on the burger. Y'all have done it before. I want the pepper jack that's not the cheese. And I'm like, I really don't know what this lady talking about. I'm like, okay, so ma'am, I'm putting the pepper jack that we offer on your burger. She says, yes. Are you deaf? That's what I just said.
Up 5. Up 5. What the fuck? Yo, what's going on, bro? I'm not gonna lie, that's the Gen Z stare. That's you gotta give motherfuckers a Gen Z stare at that point. I feel like the Gen Z stare it's sounding like it's not like it's just them motherfuckers trying their hardest not to crash out because someone is saying the stupidest shit possible, and they want to make them look stupid. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody says some dumbass shit and you can't do nothing about it, or they're just being stupid, and then they're starting to get angry at that, then you just have to, hit them with the, you know what I'm saying? Or even worse, you just hit them with this. Yeah, fuck as you talk about. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to handle it. Honestly, what you gonna do, lose your job? You gonna crash out? I feel like Gen Z, they got a problem with crashing out. So I think they're using that in order to not crash out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the sassification. I'm not gonna lie. It's the sassification. That's like when girls be talking about, my nigga's so sad. Like, why you so sassy? Niggas are sassy. It's because niggas, instead of crashing out and being psychopaths, niggas are just sticking to the sassiness, bro. Fuck it. We've all. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
So her order comes out. I give it to her. She opens the burger. She says, what is cheese doing on my burger? I said, ma'am, you said to put pepper jack on your burger. But she asked me, are you dumb? I said, not the cheese. And like she starts going on this whole spiel. I clocked out immediately. I was like, let me go get my manager. She has this whole conversation with the manager, all upset.
Bitch thought she wasn't eating cheese her whole life. Bitch said, I'm motherfucking, damn. Oh, I'm about to give y'all the Gen Z stare right now because I forgot lactose intolerant. Bitch talking about she lactose intolerant, been eating pepper jack her whole fucking life. What the fuck you thought that shit was? You know what I'm saying? How you think they make it in a little slice? You know what I'm saying? She thought they was just jacking pepper in the back, my nigga. She thought they were just jerking pepper in the back, my nigga. You feel me? I can give you pepper jack, no cheese for Showski. I'm gonna put some pepper in your shit. Fuck is you talking about? Just straight pepper. This the pepper jack without the fucking jack, nigga.
Calling me all types of names. Manager pulls me to the side and said, oh, she was asking for fried jalapenos on her burger.
Bitch.
I'm sorry. Is there a world that I'm not from where pepper jack is fried jalapenos? I've had a person get mad at me because their iced tea was too cold. I really don't know what these people want from me. Of course, I'm gonna just start staring at you. I'm staring at you like you're dumb. You're stupid because you are.
If you've worked in the service industry, you know.
Fried jalapenos? And bitch said pepper jack? She wanted to crash out instead of trying to explain what it is that she was trying to get on her fucking burger. You see, there's different levels to the Gen Z stares. Some Gen Z stares are like this. Some Gen Z stares are like this. Yeah. Those are two different kinds of Gen Z stares. That, she would have got the second one. Like, ain't no fucking way, bruh. Ain't no fucking way.
Exactly what she's talking about, especially at a grocery store. People just automatically assume things are in the back. Well, can you go check in the back? Do you have it in the back? No, I'm sorry, ma'am. This is all the inventory we have. We don't have it. Well, you gotta go check in the back. People are so ridiculous, man, and usually it's the older generation. For whatever reason, this is just their life. This is how they were brought up. They socialize at these grocery stores, retail stores, whatever. It's not really about finding a solution. It's about socializing to find a solution together while belittling you in the process because you're an employee after all. For some reason, the older generations, they like this idea of being served. And newer generations, it's the same, but we prefer no interaction. It's the fact that when you order DoorDash or Uber Eats, you want them to just leave it in front of the door instead of going and getting it. It's the fact that they have curbside pickup. Instead of walking inside the store and going through all that hassle, just bring it out to me. Or how you'll be shopping at a grocery store or a retail store, and if someone's in the way down that aisle, you'll just skip the aisle completely and go all the way around. Or the best one yet, when you go to a friend's house and instead of going up to the door and knocking on it, you'll just text them that you're outside. We are really an antisocial social generation. It is what it is. I can't even blame people at the end of the day, because honestly, I don't like people bothering me, so I wouldn't go out of my way to bother someone else. If I go to a store and they don't have what I'm looking for, I'm not gonna go ask someone. I'm just gonna look it up on my phone and see where they have it at a different store. So when you're stuck in these situations where the older generation, they want to answer out of you, they want you to socialize, they want small talk, they're just demanding so much of you, you can understand why the younger generation just doesn't give a damn. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. Go find another way. You don't have to come complain to me about your situation. There's always a solution to your problem, but it seems like the older generation, they want to speak to somebody. They want a real...
And niggas don't get paid enough for that shit. I'm not gonna lie. You getting paid fucking $15 an hour, and now you got this crazy lady coming in here. If you don't fucking skedaddle, if you don't get the fuck out of here, I don't get paid enough. That's above my pay grade to answer too many questions. You know what I'm saying? One question per customer. Fuck is we talking about?
Person. They want somebody to solve their problem for them. Maybe that's not all the way correct, but that's what it seems like. I don't think this is anything new. I don't think it has anything to do with Gen Z or anything like that. Yes, sure, this generation is more meta than ever. They're self-realizing, understanding that I'm in a Karen moment. You know, before it would just be a situation that's happening, but now we understand, oh, this is a Karen moment. You're acting like a Karen. So the younger generation is just fed up at a much more younger age than ever before.
$3.97.
Which one is the matcha latte?
Thank you. I just went to the drive-thru and I give the lady my card and I'm like, here you go. Nothing, which is fine. Gives me back my card. Thank you. Hands me my food. Thank you. Have a good day. Not a word. Like, she did not speak a word. And this happens to me every single time that I like go through the drive-thru or I'm in the checkout line at a store, and it's only around people my age. Why are we so weird? Guys, why are we weird? Why are we acting like it's our first day on earth? I don't know why this bothers me so much, but why?
It's cause you not working. Nigga, you there, you know, out of your own free will trying to vibe. Whoa, I just got the headphones connected to my shit, bro. Hold up, y'all boys. Oh, shit, bro. There we go. Okay, we back. But that's because she there out of her own free will. She there for fun and games. What the fricky? Hold on, y'all boys. Okay, we back again, bruh. But yeah. You not working, and that's why yo ass want to talk. You know what I'm saying? You doing this shit for the love of the game. You just having fun.
I said that only our age group from like 19 to 23, 24. Why do y'all not know how to speak? It really drives me crazy. And I don't love small talk, but like I like to talk to like show appreciation for whatever the other person is doing for me, even if it's something small or like in their job description. Of course they're gonna do it, but like I'm sorry that I care a little bit, and then whenever I actually make a side conversation, people look at me like I am insane, like I'm clinically insane. Like, why are you speaking to me?
No. Okay. Hold on. If you just want to show your appreciation for what they're doing for you, just say thank you and have a nice demeanor. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you want to say thank you to them and you want them to appreciate your thank you. You know what I'm saying? You're expecting something from them. You feel me? That's what it sounds like. Because you can easily just be like, oh, thank you, you know, give them a nice little smile, keep a nice demeanor, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, that you get that across. You feel me? That you're in a good mood. You probably give them a good vibe and everything. They don't gotta talk though. It's okay not to talk. But it would be cool to talk. However, it doesn't sound like you're just there to show your appreciation. It sounds like you're there to show your appreciation and you want them to appreciate your appreciation. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like.
Right now. And it, oh my gosh, upsets me. I don't know if it's because like I work in healthcare and like I'm just used to having side conversations and small talk and, you know, having like the social skills in that area. But guys, you 18 to like 24-year-olds, we need to do better because our brains act fried. Like we genuinely act like this is our first day on earth.
So obviously in this situation, it makes sense why you think it's weird, because you're in the service industry yourself. You have to deal with patients on a daily basis. You have to be personal. You have to communicate to them, let them know what's going on. You have to make bonds with these people. Essentially, they're your patients at the end of the day. When it comes to working at a fast food restaurant or a retail store, we don't care about these people. Are you kidding me? Why should I care about having small talk with some random person that I don't give a damn about? The fact that I'm even working this job right now, I can care less about. Now, that's not a positive mindset. That's not the mindset that you want to have. But at the end of the day, it's just true. Like I said before, Gen Z is just fed up. They are super meta. They understand the fact that I'm working here right now, I kind of have to be. I'm not enjoying this. I mean, due to social media, people see the other side. They realize I could just be online talking all day, living my life, doing what I want to do and getting paid for it. Yet I'm stuck here working this dead-end job. That's the difference right there. I'm telling you, people are 23 years old having a quarter-life crisis. That's what social media, that's what the internet has done to the younger generation. It stunted their growth. And what made it worse is COVID. The fact that everybody was on lockdown, they didn't get to socialize. Literally, the most impactful years on their life were taken away. Instead of being in person, in class, learning, socializing, talking to your friends, your peers, your teachers, you had to interact with everyone through a screen, on Zoom. People don't give a damn, I'm telling you. The younger generation is fed up. Because of certain situations and circumstances, young people don't give a damn. That's exactly where that expression came from. Just put the fries in the bag. I don't want to have a conversation with you. Just put the fries in the bag. And for some odd reason, people who are very sociable, they have a problem with that. Oh, you need to talk to me. I demand your attention. You need to acknowledge me. No, ma'am. No, sir. Go on about your way.
A generational divide is causing workplace issues between millennials and Gen Z workers. According to yourtango.com, the work ethic clash between millennials and Gen Z stems from differing approaches to corporate loyalty. Gen Z workers are actively setting strict boundaries to avoid the typical workaholic culture of previous generations. While millennials may feel frustrated by this big shift, Gen Z is prioritizing a work-to-live mentality over unconditional devotion to corporate and often exploitive employers.
I spoke about this recently on one of my videos called Why Gen Z is Falling Behind. Go watch it if you haven't seen it yet. But basically, the younger generations just don't give a damn. I keep repeating that in this video because it's so true. They know that these corporations, these companies don't care about you. At the end of the day, we have to work for them in order to make a living, in order to make money, just to live. So why am I going to give myself to...
Yeah, Gen Z is going to go out fucking sad, bro. Because the housing market, all this shit, like, money is fucking worthless. It feels like it's like shit is just getting worse and worse as the days go on, and motherfuckers don't care, bro. They just want to live a happy life, and their happy life has nothing to do with helping you fucking fix your little problem, and that you're giving them attitude for it. You feel me? You'll probably get a lot further if you were just a little kinder to people, because a lot of people, they're just not kind, and that, you know, is where it stems from. And then on top of that, that lady, she was kind, but she was expecting something out of you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, let people live their lives. We already disconnected from each other. Just, if someone's extra disconnected, let them be.
This company when they can fire me at their discretion. Now you're starting to understand why the Gen Z stare is such a thing. People don't give a damn. I have to be here. I have to work here because I have to make money. I have to eat at the end of the day. That doesn't mean that I have to have this loyalty and pride working for this company. And yes, I admit this is not who you want to be, but this is the reality. This is how people are going to act. You corner people and put them against the wall where they feel like they have no other option. People are going to do exactly what they want to do, and it's not going to be pretty. Yes, of course, it's their fault for working that job. Why'd you choose that job? You knew what you were getting yourself into. Yada, yada, yada. People are not going to hear that though. People don't care. They said the Great Reset happened in 2021. That's where a lot of people were quitting their jobs, figuring out what they really wanted to do, understanding that social media is a real avenue in order to make money, to live life, do what you want to do on your own term, on your own time. This whole gig economy, the fact that you can do DoorDash, Uber Eats, Uber, these delivery jobs basically where you're contracted. You can work your own hours when you want to do it. You're not a slave to the 9-to-5 system. It's all on you. That's exactly why we're seeing this.
This shit is sick. Like, people are going to work, taking a Uber, taking a $25, $30 Uber to work where they get paid $15 an hour. They got to work 2 hours just to pay off the Uber that they took to get there. and then now they got to take an Uber back. So that's another 2 hours, 4 hours out of your whole workday already gone off the table. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll make you crash out for sure ski. I'm not gonna lie.
Huge shift in culture from the younger generations compared to the older ones. That's why certain milestones like having kids, getting married are getting pushed back, because younger generations want to live life. They want to have their experiences. They don't want to live to work. They want to work to live. And this new reality is due to some circumstances, but mostly it's due because of the internet and social media. Let me know what you guys think about the topic down below.
Okay, the Gen Z stare, I feel like it depends on the scenario, on if it's rude or not. It could just be like you're doing too much and they just don't want to deal with that shit, and it's just a way for them to express their frustration without actually expressing their frustration, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think the Gen Z stare is bad? Because I feel like the other scenario is them crashing out, you know what I'm saying? So it seems like, you know, a little dumb stare kind of make you look within yourself like, okay, what I'm saying is dumb. You know what I'm saying? Or they're just being a dickhead, which is possible as well. But anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, hold on, find a button. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.